On all my videos, I give away an Amazon gift card. To find out how to win, please like, comment, and subscribe. And at the end of the video, I will tell how to win. Future Trunks was running away from a very powerful enemy. He managed to escape and found Bulma, who repaired his time machine. However, the enemy tracked them down, captured Bulma, and tragically killed her. Trunks realized the only way to save the world was to travel back in time. He informed Mai about an individual named Black who had killed his mother. Meanwhile, Goku was on Beerus's planet making noodles. He inquired why Beerus was so afraid of someone called Senno-sama. Beerus explained that Senno-sama was the most powerful being in the universe and could make the entire universe disappear with a snap of his fingers. Back with Trunks and Mai, they were searching for the time machine to return to the past. Black found them again. Trunks wasn't strong enough to face him, and Mai tried to protect him but got hurt. Trunks became furious. The attacker was Black, who resembled Goku. Black claimed that Trunks was the last Saiyan. Trunks transformed into a Super Saiyan and fought, but Black was still stronger. Black was about to defeat Trunks, but Trunks found a way to escape. He activated the time machine and left before Black could catch him. Fortunately, he managed to escape and went back to the past. Young Trunks spotted the time machine and realized it belonged to his mother. They informed Bulma, who informed Vegeta. Mei's group wondered if Black was Trunks' older brother due to their resemblance. However, Goku couldn't sense their energy from such a distance to teleport to them. So they asked young Trunks to transform into a Super Saiyan to help Goku sense their location. Goku brought everyone back to Earth and headed to Korin's place to get Senzu beans for future Trunks' healing. When Trunks saw Goku, he attacked him immediately, leaving everyone bewildered. Bulma slapped Trunks, which helped him calm down. His joy returned when he saw Bulma. Beerus and Whis realized that he came from the future. Mei's group was curious and thought that Vegeta and Bulma had their own child, but Bulma clarified that this was future Trunks. Whis pointed out the gravity of time travel and its potential to alter a planet's destiny. Bulma tried to appease Beerus with sausages. Trunks explained that the future's enemy was Black Goku, who bore a striking resemblance to Goku. Vegeta decided to go to the future to defeat him. Goku wanted to spar with Trunks to gauge Black's strength. They both transformed into Super Saiyans, causing tremors in their surroundings. Bulma created a protective barrier for their safe fight. Goku showcased the Super Saiyan 3 transformation to Trunks, but Trunks believed Black was even mightier. Suddenly, the space around them shattered, and Black Goku materialized, announcing that he had finally found Goku. A battle ensued, with Black overpowering Goku and sending him crashing into a wall, but Goku was unharmed. They both turned into Super Saiyans and clashed. Black was elated, saying, "So this is your power, Son Goku." He released more energy and kept attacking, seemingly growing stronger with each strike. He countered Goku's every move, but Goku fought back. Black ultimately kicked Goku, sending him flying. Goku retaliated. Then, something unusual occurred. Black was abruptly pulled out of their world, destroying Trunks' time machine before vanishing. Black was severely injured, leaving Trunks feeling helpless as he could no longer seek revenge. Whis explained that his time ring could only be used by a Supreme Kai, and divine beings couldn't meddle with time, which is why he was expelled from their world. Amidst the confusion about Black's identity and his resemblance to Goku, Bulma delivered some good news. She revealed that there was still one time machine left, which originally belonged to Cell from the past, but it was in pretty bad shape. Bulma needed some time to repair it. During this period, Vegeta was determined to train vigorously because he couldn't forgive Black for harming his family in the future. Black had also discovered how to harness Saiyan powers. Trunks reunited with Mai and shared with her the dire situation of the future. Mai had formed a resistance force to combat Black, but he proved to be too powerful. Ordinary people couldn't stand against him, and only Trunks could hold his ground, with Mai always coming to his rescue. While Bulma and the others worked on fixing the time machine, Vegeta was training rigorously in the training room. Meanwhile, Whis noticed that Black's energy was peculiar, so he took Goku to Universe 10 to investigate. Whis mentioned that the apprentice Supreme Kai in Universe 10 was a skilled fighter. Goku got excited and expressed his desire to spar with the apprentice Supreme Kai. On the other side, Zamasu was serving tea for the Supreme Kai. The Supreme Kai believed Zamasu could protect humanity, but Zamasu had a different perspective. He considered humans foolish and the cause of wars, so he felt they didn't deserve protection. The Supreme Kai tried to counsel Zamasu, emphasizing that it was their duty as gods of creation to safeguard humans, and whether humans should exist or not was the responsibility of the gods of destruction. At that moment, Beerus and Goku arrived in Universe 10, making Zamasu uneasy upon seeing a human with the god of destruction. Goku challenged Zamasu to a fight, but Beerus repeatedly intervened, as their primary purpose was to inspect the time ring of Universe 10. The Supreme Kai presented the time ring to Beerus, and it was swiftly examined, revealing no issues. While Goku was eager to convince Zamasu to fight, the Supreme Kai advised Goku to take it easy on Zamasu. However, Goku was determined and informed Zamasu that he didn't need to hold back. Beerus warned that if Goku did, he might not survive. Zamasu was surprised and wondered why the god of destruction had such confidence in Goku. Goku promptly transformed into a Super Saiyan and attacked Zamasu, but Zamasu effortlessly defended against his strikes. During the battle, Whis and Goku noticed that Zamasu's energy resembled that of Black. With just one punch, Goku incapacitated Zamasu, surprising Zamasu himself, as he hadn't expected to encounter such a formidable human. Since they didn't uncover any significant findings, Beerus decided to depart. However, they soon realized that Black was, in fact, Zamasu. Meanwhile, Trunks couldn't shake off the memory of Black. Goku and Beerus safely returned and began to inform everyone about Zamasu. They couldn't comprehend how Zamasu could bear a resemblance to Goku. The Supreme Kai took Zamasu to a primitive tribe to explain the time ring. It had the power to alter history, but its use was forbidden, and only Supreme Kai could wield it. Zamasu, as an apprentice, was entrusted with an earring to experiment with the time ring. Vegeta was training with Trunks and witnessed Trunks transforming into a Super Saiyan Blue, which astonished Trunks. Vegeta engaged in a fight with Trunks, easily defeating him. He recognized that Trunks had become too reliant on him and helped him rebuild his confidence. In the midst of all this, Beerus was waiting for his meal when he received a call from Zeno-sama, which sent shivers down his spine. Zeno wanted to meet Goku, so Beerus urgently contacted Goku, warning him not to do anything reckless in the presence of Zeno-sama. He also instructed Whis to safeguard the Supreme Kai, as the fate of the god of destruction depended on the Supreme Kai's survival. Supreme Kai teleported Goku and Whis to Zeno's palace, where they were welcomed by the Grand Minister. Goku couldn't help but notice the immense power of this seemingly short individual. Whis explained that the Grand Minister was one of the top 5 strongest beings in the universe, and even he considered the Grand Minister to be a formidable opponent. Finally, Goku came face to face with Zeno, who expressed his desire to be friends with Goku. Goku casually started calling him Zen-chan, causing some unease in the Supreme Kai. Goku explained he was currently occupied and couldn't play with Zeno at that moment, but he promised to find a friend for Zeno. In return, Zeno gave Goku a button that could summon him at any time. Supreme Kai continued to try and convince Zamasu to have faith in humanity, but Zamasu remained firm in his belief that the gods were absolute. Bulma had successfully repaired the time machine, so Trunks, Goku, and Vegeta traveled to the future. Upon their arrival, they were attacked by some individuals who mistook Goku for Black. Trunks intervened and put an end to the misunderstanding. These attackers turned out to be part of the resistance force. They informed Trunks that Mai was still alive, and Trunks hurried to find her, bringing relief to both of them. Mai guided the group to a refuge where Vegeta provided food, bringing joy to the people. Goku also encountered Yajirobe, who was still alive. To decide who would confront Black first, Goku and Vegeta played rock, paper, scissors, and Vegeta emerged as the winner. He fired a bright beam into the sky to lure Black to their location. Black appeared, and Vegeta transformed into Super Saiyan Blue. Surprisingly, Black remained composed and swiftly closed the gap, showcasing his increased strength. Despite Vegeta's attacks, Black was unharmed. He transformed his energy into a sword, which he used to pierce through Vegeta's chest, defeating him. Goku stepped in to face Black, but after a few exchanges, Black defeated Goku as well. As he was about to deliver a finishing blow with the Kamehameha technique, Zamasu intervened. It became evident that they were working together, leaving Goku and Vegeta bewildered about their identities. To their astonishment, Zamasu had become even stronger since Goku had last fought him. Both Black and Zamasu launched an assault on Goku, determined to end him personally. Trunks rushed in to confront Black, but they found themselves encircled. Black continued to target Goku, sending him crashing into a wall. Trunks managed to impale Zamasu, but Zamasu displayed an extraordinary ability to regenerate, rendering him seemingly impervious to injury. It turned out his body was immortal. Black proceeded to use the Kamehameha, and Zamasu trapped their foes, causing them to be hit by Black's attack. As they were on the brink of uniting their powers to eliminate Goku, Vegeta intervened just in time, albeit in a depleted state. Goku and Trunks vanished from the scene, but Yajirobe managed to rescue them. Mei deployed a smoke bomb and saved Vegeta. They couldn't hide for long, so Mei used the time machine to transport Goku's group back to the past. In the past, Zamasu was watching Dragon Ball Anime, discovering Goku's godlike powers and the potential of the Dragon Balls to grant any wish. Goku and the others returned, thanks to a Senzu bean. Before departing, Goku inadvertently left a Senzu bean in the restroom. They needed a strategic plan to confront Black and Zamasu. Beerus and Supreme Kai arrived, and Whis put forth a theory. Zamasu had harbored jealousy toward Goku's power and had sought the Super Dragon Balls. He made two wishes, one for a duplicate of Goku and another for an immortal body. This, according to Whis, was how Black came into existence. The following day, Beerus went to Universe 10 to inquire about Zamasu's recent behavior. The Supreme Kai of Universe 10 disclosed that Zamasu had developed a strong hatred for humans. Suddenly, Zamasu appeared, appearing calm and welcoming. Beerus and Whis found a reason to leave, sensing that Zamasu intended to harm the Supreme Kai. Whis continued to keep an eye on the situation. Meanwhile, in the future, Black awaited Goku's return. Zamasu had only desired an immortal body, while Black sought ultimate power. In the present, Goku's group closely monitored Zamasu. Unexpectedly, he attacked the Supreme Kai. Whis promptly created a protective glove, and Beerus intervened, warning that Zamasu was on the verge of killing the Supreme Kai. Realizing they had been exposed, Zamasu revealed his true nature. As he attempted to sneakily attack Goku once more, Beerus utilized his destruction technique, causing Zamasu to vanish. They safely returned to their time. That night, they enjoyed a hearty meal in preparation for their return to the future. Goku's team set off, this time with Bulma accompanying them. Upon their arrival in the future, Black sensed their presence, and before long, they were confronted by Black. Vegeta rushed to attack him, but Black managed to halt Vegeta's assault. Goku mentioned that they had already unraveled all of Black's secrets, but had misunderstood one crucial detail. Black was not a duplicate of Goku, he was, in reality, a Zamasu from a different timeline. His initial wish had been to switch bodies with Goku, and this Zamasu hailed from their future timeline. After taking over Goku's body, he transformed into Zamasu and exterminated Goku and his family. Subsequently, he pursued and eliminated the Supreme Kai of Universe 10, granting him the status of a genuine Supreme Kai. When asked about his identity, he chillingly replied, "I am you." Following this revelation, both Zamasu and Black joined forces to assail Goku's group. They met with resistance, and Goku jumped in to engage Zamasu. Zamasu quickly rebounded, while Black maneuvered to launch a surprise attack on Goku. They relentlessly assaulted Goku's group, proving too formidable, consistently overpowering Vegeta and Trunks. Goku's condition showed no signs of improvement either. Black thrust his energy-infused sword through both Zamasu and Goku. In that moment, Goku learned that Black had killed his wife and child, driving him into a rage. He retaliated fiercely, pushing Black away and mounting a relentless assault on Zamasu. Goku appeared to gain the upper hand and believed they had defeated Black. However, Black managed to muster the strength for a counterattack, wielding his energy-infused sword to strike down Goku, leaving him incapacitated. They continued their onslaught on Vegeta and Trunks, declaring their intent to wipe out humanity and create a world ruled by gods. This infuriated Trunks, who unleashed his full power and broke through his limits, attaining a new form called Super Saiyan Rage. He went on a furious offensive against Black. Even when they teamed up, Trunks managed to fend off their attacks. Black then unleashed his true power, collaborating with Zamasu to drive Trunks back. Despite their efforts, Trunks managed to rise, keeping them at bay. Goku and Vegeta took the opportunity to escape. Vegeta helped Goku onto the time machine, and they returned to the past. Upon arrival, Vegeta administered medical aid to Goku and relayed the entire account to Beerus. Goku's wife grew increasingly anxious upon learning of her fate in the future. They all gathered to brainstorm a strategy to defeat Black, whose power seemed to surge relentlessly during the battle, while Zamasu boasted an invulnerable, immortal body. Piccolo proposed a solution: to use the evil containment wave technique, much like Master Roshi had sealed King Piccolo. Goku sought out Master Roshi to learn the technique, but his initial attempts were riddled with failures, leading to humorous mishaps, including a turtle taking an unintended ocean swim. Meanwhile, Vegeta's training inadvertently led to the destruction of the hyperbolic time chamber. However, Goku's training with the evil containment wave progressed. Trunks, safe thanks to Yajirobe's timely rescue, remained in readiness. Black anticipated Goku's return and was ambushed by Mai, provoking his fury. He decided to confront them. Trunks arrived to halt their advance and engaged in combat with Black. Trunks, now stronger, dominated Black and even obliterated a mountain. He appeared on the verge of defeating Black and shifting his attention to Zamasu. Zamasu then attempted to attack Trunks, but Trunks managed to capture him. As Trunks prepared to deal with Zamasu, Black launched a surprise attack and bested Trunks. Fortunately, Goku's team returned in time and destroyed their time machine. Vegeta asserted confidently that they would no longer return. Unexpectedly, Goku left behind the evil containment wave jar on the spaceship, necessitating direct confrontation with their adversaries. Universe 10's Supreme Kai reprimanded Zamasu, but their defiance continued, even leading to a plan to kill Supreme Kai. Goku and Vegeta intervened to thwart their intentions. Vegeta confronted Black and decisively overpowered him, while Goku confronted Zamasu. The shattered ceiling urn left Goku and Vegeta no choice but to engage in battle. Goku grappled with Zamasu, giving his all. Suddenly, a horde of Black clones materialized, surrounding Goku and Vegeta. It was revealed that these were all Black's clones. With Zamasu closing in on Trunks, he had to learn the evil containment wave technique in place of Goku. Prior to departing, Piccolo recorded a video tutorial on how to employ the technique and uploaded it to YouTube. Bulma attempted to stall Zamasu by trying to seduce him and buying time. However, her remarks about her sexual orientation angered Trunks. He eventually executed the evil containment wave on Zamasu, leading everyone to believe they had secured victory. In a twist of fate, Goku forgot the sealing talisman at Master Roshi's residence, allowing Zamasu to escape. At that moment, Black swiftly returned to support Zamasu. They decided that the time had come to merge using the Potara earrings. A new immortal deity emerged, named Zamasu, with a radiant halo above his head, declaring himself the supreme existence. Zamasu passed judgment on Goku and Vegeta, but with his newfound power, they were no longer a match for him. Everyone realized that Zamasu was not only formidable, but also immortal. Goku and Vegeta remained resolute, continuing their offensive, yet they became mere targets for Zamasu's unassailable assaults. Regardless of their efforts, they couldn't inflict harm on Zamasu. Trunks, witnessing the defeat of his father and Goku, was consumed by rage and tapped into his hidden potential once more. He charged towards Zamasu, relentlessly defending against Zamasu's strikes, but he was eventually sent flying. Trunks unleashed an incredibly powerful attack, driven by his determination to save everyone. Vegeta stepped in to support his son, driving back Zamasu. Yet, Zamasu's body remained immortal. He retaliated against Trunks, prompting Vegeta to rush to his defense. Zamasu then turned his attention to Goku. Goku countered with a Kamehameha wave, leading to an exchange of powerful attacks. Zamasu warned them not to underestimate him, but Goku responded with unwavering determination, vowing not to lose to him. Goku's attack tore through Zamasu's form, obliterating half of his face. Despite the damage, Zamasu displayed his resilience. Goku employed the Kaioken technique to amplify his power, landing a fierce blow to Zamasu's face. They believed they had finally defeated Zamasu, but he rose again, unleashing his full might. It became evident that Zamasu's body was disintegrating because the other half, Black, was not immortal. Supreme Kai realized that the only chance of victory lay in Goku and Vegeta fusing together. Reluctantly, Vegeta agreed to the fusion, and the mighty warrior Vegito was born. Zamasu claimed that they couldn't defeat a god, to which Vegito retorted, "You talk too much," enraging Zamasu. The battle began, with Vegito overwhelming Zamasu entirely. Vegito's power level surpassed anything Zamasu had encountered. Despite Zamasu's claims of being the supreme being, he continued to evolve and fight back against Vegito. Trunks recognized that he needed to join the battle and used his energy to restore his sword. Vegito maintained his dominance over Zamasu, but unexpectedly, they diffused due to the immense power they were exerting. Zamasu aimed to finish both of them off, but Trunks appeared just in time to protect them. At this moment, the energy of everyone was transferred to Trunks, empowering him to surpass the power of the gods. Trunks finally managed to defeat Zamasu, and this time he truly vanished. They believed they had emerged victorious, but Zamasu kept returning in altered forms. Supreme Kai explained that Zamasu was attempting to become the god of the universe, shedding his current form. Zamasu relentlessly attacked Goku's group and devastated the Earth, killing everyone and leaving them powerless. It appeared there was no way to defeat Zamasu anymore. Suddenly, Goku recalled Zeno's button and summoned Zeno. Witnessing the dire situation, Zeno contemplated erasing the entire universe. Goku's team hastily boarded a spaceship to return to the past, ensuring everyone's safety. Goku and Trunks returned with future Zeno to meet the present Zeno, who they befriended, bringing joy to everyone. Upon their return, Whis informed Trunks that he could help him go back to a time before Black's appearance. The following morning, Trunks bid farewell to everyone and returned to the future. In the future, 41 years earlier, the formidable army of Emperor Frieza arrived on planet Vegeta for conquest. Frieza's father asserted the planet's ownership by his son for ruling, rendering Vegeta's father powerless. Frieza introduced a device to measure power levels and identified a few individuals with power levels exceeding 2,000. Frieza swiftly moved to eliminate them. After accumulating some wealth, Bardock visited his son, Vegeta, with the belief that one day, Vegeta would grow up to defeat Frieza. However, by chance, Bardock stumbled upon Broly, housed in a special incubation chamber. They immediately tested Broly's power, discovering it to be immense, to the extent that it shattered the power level measuring device. Concerned that his own son might not match Broly's overwhelming power, Bardock suggested to Broly's father that they send Broly to a distant, uninhabited planet. Broly's father, filled with anger, questioned whether Bardock feared that his son could surpass Vegeta. Broly was placed in a spaceship, and his father followed in another vessel. They arrived at the planet Vampa, where Broly had been taken. This planet was ravaged by massive storms and inhabited by dangerous creatures. Fortunately, they and their subordinates managed to escape. The following morning, they continued their search for Broly, encountering gigantic creatures. Eventually, they located Broly's spaceship and discovered that he was feeding on the planet's creatures. They intended to retrieve Broly, but the spaceship suddenly malfunctioned. Due to a lack of food, Broly's father ended up killing his own subordinates. 5 years later, Bardock, Goku's father, returned after completing a mission and received news that Frieza was actively searching for the Super Saiyan and the Super Saiyan God, the one who could challenge and defeat him. Bardock sought out his wife and inquired about Kakarot. She informed him that the baby bore a striking resemblance to him. Bardock made the decision to send Kakarot to another planet that night, fearing that Frieza would target their home planet. He chose Earth, a planet with the weakest fighting power, hoping that their child could survive there. Thus, they sent Kakarot away. Shortly after that, Frieza initiated the annihilation of the Saiyan homeworld, resulting in its complete destruction. Only Vegeta's group survived, remaining hidden and playing outdoors. Returning to the present, Goku and Vegeta continued their training, much to Beerus's irritation due to the noise they were making. Whis inquired about their desire for more power, and Goku explained their motivation to face formidable adversaries from beyond their universe. Vegeta blamed Goku for resurrecting Frieza during the multiverse tournament. Unexpectedly, Trunks informed them that the 6 Dragon Balls had disappeared. It turned out that Frieza's underlings had stolen them to help Frieza achieve immortality. Luckily, Bulma mentioned that 1 Dragon Ball remained in the icy continent, prompting them to set off in a hurry to retrieve it before Frieza could get his hands on it. As it turned out, Frieza's motive for taking the Dragon Balls was not to attain immortality, but to increase his height. Both Chili and Lamo were Frieza's subordinates, tasked with recruiting more members for Frieza's team. By chance, they arrived at Broly's planet. Paragus spotted Frieza's spaceship approaching, filling him with joy as he believed they had been rescued. Chili promptly measured Broly's power level, which exceeded 4,200. Suddenly, a colossal spider emerged, prompting Chili to call for Broly's assistance. Broly's power was immeasurable, leading to their excitement as they brought Broly back to hand him over to Frieza. The first time Broly tasted chocolate, it piqued his curiosity. Chili noticed that despite Broly's immense strength, he solely obeyed his father. They introduced Broly to Frieza, who remarked on the difficulty of controlling him. To maintain control, Frieza utilized devices and a collar to restrain Broly. Even Frieza recognized the tremendous power within Broly, prompting him to provide new outfits for both of them. Out of the blue, a soldier swaggered up to taunt Chili and Lamo, stirring up Broly's rage. He was hell-bent on confronting the insolent soldier, heedless of Paragus' orders. Paragus swiftly engaged the control device to subdue Broly, much to Chili's dismay. She rebuked Paragus for treating his own son in such a heartless manner, to which he retorted that it was the only way to save the soldier's life. In a bold move, Chili managed to snatch the control device from Paragus while he was in conference with Frieza. She destroyed it, and together with Broly, they went out for a meal. It was a poignant moment, revealing their genuine affection for Broly. He began to open up, sharing a story about his only friend on that desolate planet, a creature named Ba. However, their friendship had soared after Ba lost an ear due to Paragus' harsh punishment when Broly neglected his training for playtime. Meanwhile, Frieza commanded Paragus to have Broly engage in a battle against Goku. On the icy continent, Goku's group had also arrived, only to be caught off guard by Frieza's sudden appearance. The potent presence of another formidable being caught Goku and Vegeta's attention. Paragus seethed with hatred upon seeing Vegeta again. Frieza noted that both Goku and Vegeta were pure-blooded Saiyans, much like Paragus himself. Broly, teetering on the edge of losing control, was coerced by Paragus to attack Vegeta. Vegeta quickly realized that Broly was growing stronger and responded by transforming into a Super Saiyan to confront the impending threat. Paragus inquired about this transformation, and Frieza explained it was called a Super Saiyan. Frieza further wondered if Broly could attain such a state. Broly unleashed an unhinged assault on Vegeta, yet Vegeta maintained the upper hand. To their astonishment, Broly continued to surge in power, compelling Vegeta to elevate his transformation to Super Saiyan God. However, a single mighty blow from Broly sent Vegeta hurtling into a mountain. They assumed this was the limit of Broly's power, prompting Paragus to call him back. Yet, they soon realized the control device was missing. Vegeta launched a devastating attack on Broly, hoping it would conclude the battle. Unexpectedly, Broly shattered his limits, unleashing an overwhelming surge of energy. Goku and Vegeta realized the gravity of the situation. Vegeta's attacks were now ineffective against Broly, prompting Goku to step in and confront him. Goku engaged Broly in battle, but Broly's might was nothing short of terrifying, relentlessly overpowering Goku, even as he transitioned into Super Saiyan and eventually into Super Saiyan God. Desperate, Goku tried to employ his ki to rein in Broly, but Broly's strength only continued to escalate, thoroughly outmatching Goku. His blows sent Goku plummeting to the ground, rendering him immobile, and the sheer magnitude of his ki energy left even Piccolo stunned. Goku and Vegeta realized that the sole means of defeating Broly was through fusion. Though hesitant to use the fusion dance, they had no alternative. Goku managed to persuade Vegeta to give it a shot. In the meantime, Broly had transformed into the legendary Super Saiyan, spiraling into an uncontrollable frenzy, laying waste to everything in his path. Frieza decided to provoke Broly further by falsely claiming that Goku had murdered his father, Paragus. This further pushed Broly into an uncontrollable rampage. Frieza, Vegeta, and Goku joined forces to confront Broly, but all three were overwhelmed by his immense power. Goku quickly grasped that only the fusion dance would offer a glimmer of hope to conquer Broly. As Goku and Vegeta endeavored to execute the fusion dance, their initial attempts were riddled with errors, leading to comical transformations into a chubby version and later, scrawny teenagers. At last, Goku and Vegeta achieved a successful fusion, bringing forth a formidable warrior. When Piccolo inquired about the fusion's name, the merged entity boldly proclaimed himself as Vegeta. With the fusion now complete, Vegeta returned to the battle, resolute in his determination to confront Broly and bring an end to the legendary Super Saiyan's rampage. Gogeta, as they now were, wielded incredible power that utterly overwhelmed Broly. Even as Broly continued to escalate in strength and eventually ascended to Super Saiyan 2, Gogeta transcended into his Super Saiyan Blue form, maintaining an unassailable dominance over Broly. Their clash caused the very fabric of space to shatter around them. Vegeta unleashed an unrelenting volley of energy blasts at Broly, while Broly fervently pushed his limits. However, Gogeta remained unwavering in his supremacy and prepared to deliver a decisive blow to Broly. Realizing that Broly was in grave peril, Chilai resorted to using the Dragon Balls to make a wish that would ensure Broly's safety by sending him back to his home planet. Shenron granted her wish, and Broly was transported back to planet Vampa. As they made their departure, Frieza attempted a final assault only to be thwarted by Gogeta. Eventually, Frieza relented and withdrew from the area, resuming his conquest of other planets. Chilai and Lamo opted to stay with Broly on planet Vampa. In an unexpected turn of events, Goku arrived, having anticipated the challenging living conditions on planet Vampa. He had thoughtfully brought a house and provisions for Broly and his newfound companions. Chilai, taken aback by this unexpected act of kindness, questioned Goku about his identity. Goku introduced himself as Son Goku, adding that some folks also referred to him as Kakarot. That's it from this video. Remember, for a chance to win that Amazon gift card, please like, subscribe, and comment down below the word subscribe.